So we're all about growth. Our company has grown from 5 million to 10. From 10 million, it's getting to 20. Our employee number has gone from 10 to 20. We're over 50 now. Our conference last year had over 800 people. The first year it had 400 people. So we just love growth. And a lot of people, they want to grow, but they don't do it on purpose. They end up becoming successful despite themselves. That testimonial yesterday, you know, hey, I'm making $275,000 a year. When I hired you guys, I'm at $750 now.
My name is Chris Smith. I'm a best-selling author and the co-founder of Curaytor, a fast-growing, full-service digital marketing company. This is my show, Curayted, where I talk about what's got my attention. Basically, what's working and helping businesses grow and what's hype. We want to help you grow your business faster. In this episode, I'll be covering some of the key principles and ideas that my business partners and I use to run our small business. We like to call them our growth rules.
So if you're like 62, Facebook was born when you were 52. And like learning a new language is hard if it's later in life. I get that. My wife is from Brazil. My kids are half Brazilian. They both speak Portuguese. I downloaded Rosetta Stone and I suck at it. I got freaking Duolingo. You know what I mean? I'm trying all that stuff. I can't learn it because it's hard to learn a new language when you're 29 or when you're 49 or when you're 59. So if you're going to learn technology, you've got to approach it like a new language. So what we've been able to calculate is that these are the 9 factors, 3, I think it's 9. These are the 9 factors that have the biggest impact on your ad success. Things like who you target, how much you spend, the time of the day, what you write, images, your call to action, the social proof, right? So that was the point. If I got a post with 1,000 likes, that's social proof. So now I'm gonna get that to a wider audience. Jimmy and I have a show called The Water Cooler. We did 116 hours of free videos for people. They're all on YouTube, they're all in iTunes, it's free. People absolutely love The Water Cooler. Anybody here ever watched The Water Cooler? The simple framework that we use for our marketing is called cabbing. Creating great content, advertising it effectively, and then blasting and following up with the people that content captures. How you guys can get more people walking into your shop. How you can get more people buying cupcakes. More people buying houses. More people buying yoga clothes. I don't know what you guys do. Whatever you do, we're gonna help you sell more of it. You see what I'm saying? You've got to turn that one listing into 4 or 5 opportunities and ads. You've got to wring that thing dry. You've got to say, okay, I've got a listing. Ad 1, coming soon. Ad 2, just listed. Ad 3, open house. Ad 4, just sold. I'm actually gonna ask for a volunteer. So let's do a training. So what this shows though, it's like, hey, you know what? You should actually publish more often. Okay. You should actually ask questions. Remember how I said ask questions?
This is awesome.
You should increase the variety of your posts and you should think about your timing. 90% of the things you post are images, which is great because people love pictures on Facebook. But some people like videos, and some people like articles. And so, you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I
so you're a little too image heavy. That's what that would say. Facebook is pretty bullish. Like if they can keep the person on Facebook, they will. So a link takes somebody off of Facebook. And if they can keep the person on Facebook, it's better for them. So they prioritize photos over links. Right now, they're prioritizing video over everything. They're prioritizing live video over video. So if we're not gonna talk a lot about video today, but if you actually wanna have the most visible kind of content right now, it's actually videos even over photos. If you don't get interaction in between the right hooks, if you don't have any jabs, if all you do is right hook all day, it doesn't work. No one comments on right hooks. People comment on jabs. By the way, we spend money, guys. I spent $2,000 freaking dollars to boost a 60-second video. I spent $2,500 to boost a video. Like, we're all in. You guys can try this right now. I do this at my big seminars. Go on Facebook and ask your friends, if you go on Facebook and ask your friends, how many states have you lived in? That's all I want you to ask. And just do a question mark at the end. When you want to optimize something for Facebook, it's got to be short, simple, and easy to answer. I have people like, Chris, I got 18 comments. I ain't got a comment in 6 months. And it's because that status update is built for social. Here's another one you can ask. How old were you when you bought your first house? Question mark. And what happens is, because that's like a short, simple, easy to answer question, you get comments galore. Facebook has a formula called edge rank. When people comment on your stuff, guess what that does the next time you post something? The next time you post something. Every time you get a comment, every time you get a like, it increases the likelihood that they're going to see your next thing that you post. Guys, your time is valuable. So what we do is we put the post out there and then we pay, because we don't have all the time to try to update our page every single day. If you've got an ad that's crushing it, add more money to it. Don't always be so quick to go to the next ad. You know how hard it is to find one that works? His average cost per engagement is how much? $3.32. His number one, 14 cents. He literally has an ad that did 8,000 times better than his average. You probably didn't even know that ad did that good. Of course it was. Oh, thank you. That was good timing. Because what we've learned is the more you spend on an ad, the better the ad does. Nothing has to change. If you double down on your budget, you can quadruple down on your results. The nice thing about technology, guys, is that when you get a lead, you can have an email and a text message go out without waking up. You just have to make the call, or someone on your team. So things like autoresponders by email that are really good, text responders when you get a lead with a phone number, those instant replies are huge. So all you're doing is calling, but by calling, 3 things are happening, because the email happens, the text happens, and you call. It's called bursting. The thing is, lead generation used to be harder than it is now. Getting leads now is actually pretty easy. Turning those leads into clients is really where the challenge is at. Your job in sales is actually very simple. You have a certain amount of time to get the person more emotionally excited than the cost, and then you have to close them. So when you get a lead, if I was Matt, I would say, hi, this is Matt. I'm calling about the home you found on homes.com on Main Street. It's got 3 beds and 2 baths. It's listed right now for about $280. How's it going? Has anybody here ever seen Glengarry Glen Ross? There's an acronym in there, always be closing. It's like the most famous acronym in the history of sales. The problem is that a lot of real estate agents took that quite literal. You guys get in an elevator with someone, you're closing them. You guys are at the line at Starbucks, and you're trying to close, right? What always be closing is it's actually a literal thing. When you're doing a sales pitch, if you don't close until the very end, you probably won't like the answer that you get. You say, hey, I've got 15 years experience. We advertise on the internet. I've never screwed up a deal. And my marketing's great. Want to buy? They don't buy. It's weird. Your tone on the phone is what causes people to listen and want to buy from you or not. Because we know that when that person picks up, we've got to sound really enthusiastic, honest, safe, nice, smart, enthusiasm. Have you guys ever got a call from a telemarketer where it's like, hi, is Chris available? It's like, yeah, what's up, man? Hey, we're going to give you a free trip around the world. It's like, take me off your list, dude. Never call me again. The way that we pitch is called FBT. Feature, benefit, tie down. I work at RE/MAX. No one in the world sells more homes than RE/MAX. The benefit of that to you is that we don't have a lot of part-timers that work for our company that just do this as a hobby. Would you like somebody working on your home that's part-time or full-time, ma'am? It's hard not to answer, isn't it? That's a tie-down. You want to get them to say, I want a full-time agent. Let's talk about marketing. Hey, our company has the most amazing mobile app. The benefit of that mobile app is that more people are looking at phones these days than computers. Do you actually find yourself looking at your phone as much as your desktop these days, ma'am? That's a tie-down. You guys see how that works? We have a client in Savannah, Georgia. She's amazing. Her name is Julie Farmer. She said, Chris, I love these FBTs. I said, well, Julie, what do you mean? She said, I tell them what it is. I tell them how it helps them. And then I just ask them, do you agree? Like that was her making it her own. But this is how the people that get what they want pitch.
These are the growth rules that have been the blueprint for myself and my team as we've grown our business. We believe at Curaytor that what you focus on is what you'll find. And that's actually the most important growth rule of all, to expect excellence. So far, that mentality has really paid off. Curaytor, my company, was just announced as one of the fastest growing companies in North America. We actually made the Inc. 500, and we're hoping that we can give you advice on this show that can help you grow as well. We're going to continue documenting our growth and share some ideas that'll help you grow too. Thanks for watching Curayted.